So I've been noticing like a miniature trend within my videos. But my commentary is pretty much mostly 90% of my life. I'm not really sure because I don't really remember most of my content in general. So I'm gonna be very honest. This video came to be because my friend made some criticisms, and I gotta need to make sure he needs, just in case he watches this video, like complete nerd, like imagine watching a friend's video. Couldn't be me, man. Couldn't be me. Yeah, and I missed the nuke. I am just amazing. So like in general, I'm just gonna go through every single point that I remember, because this criticism was made like two days ago. I believe it was made Saturday. So let me get straight to it. Immediately, he called my videos very old school style. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I'm heavily inspired by Technical Blade, which makes a lot of sense because, you know, if you look at my current content, you can tell certain titles and the way I speak is just similar to a certain YouTuber, you know. But he also called my profile pic. Okay, this is actually valid. My profile pic it is very old. If you want to know my Discord profile pic, that thing is like 5. This is like 4. You know, Discord profile pic is like probably, I don't remember, like I don't remember how old it is. It's like at least 3 years old. I had this profile pic, and it's just a techno big fan art. But at the same time, I also have like this profile pic has been stuck with me since 2020, man. Look, 2020 was a really weird year where I was a Dream SMP fan, but at the same time I was a techno big fan, and so it was slightly awkward. You know, it was a slightly weird period of my life where I was cringe and terrible. I was a terrible person back in the days. I still am, but I'm less cringe now. I mean, I don't have a really good opinion on certain certain things. I'm just pretty much sure that, well, you know, I'm practically just doing my best to be a good person. But even so, I do terrible things. I yell at people when I get too tired. I shouldn't be yelling at people, okay? You're kids, do not yell at people even if you're tired. Sometimes you don't even know that backstory. So now let's get straight to the point. The profile pic one, but the main reason told me to change it is because someone got clickbaited. I'm being very honest. If someone got clickbaited, I'm pretty sure the guy commenting that was not really got clickbaited from my read from his what's it called again? His comment, yeah. His comment, I don't really seem to see that he got clickbaited. He mostly just imagined certain YouTuber playing this game, you know, in commentary. So I'm a bit confused. I mean, I don't call them illiterate because sometimes people have different opinions when reading, because, you know, some people just take everything differently compared to other people. You know, it's pretty common. It's very common within like all society. Some people can read Shakespeare and think, oh my god, he's a genius, but some people get like, oh my god, why? Like there are certain different opinions that I cannot judge. That includes reading, but reading comprehension purely is just taking things generally out of context and just thinking, oh, that's facts. I won't call that reading comprehension, because clearly he did read the entire comment. Maybe he thought he actually got clickbaited, but in general, if he truly got clickbaited, wouldn't he hate my video and dislike? At the same time, some people don't dislike videos because, you know, they know it will just gain traction and they don't want copy, so they don't you know, interact with them. I keep on failing my nukes, man. I keep on failing my nukes. Anyhow, after that, he also called my videos a live stream. He tells me to stream more, but here comes the problem. I think I mentioned this before. Assignments. Yeah. College is not something I can definitely do. I think he has considered that into consideration. I believe I will assume the best from him because I know him. I knew him for like several years, so of course I'll assume the best from him. But like he should know that I have a lot of things to do, and generally I get extremely tired after coming back from college. I literally took a 1 hour power nap, like an hour before, because I was just that tired. I couldn't handle not the stress, but just how tired I am in general. You know. So I guess I can't really stream, but here comes the problem. I mean, my videos are. I mean, he did say my videos are ass, which is true. I won't admit, I won't deny it. My videos are complete utter dog shit, because like, dude, I make terrible. Like, my main joke is that I make terrible commentary videos per daily, so you guys can listen to it and laugh at me. Like that's the whole point. I'm a highly sarcastic, dumb nerd who just speaks to a mic while playing some retro-esque game and failing nukes and everything. In general, I'm just a big failure, man. Alright. I go to art school. I do art stuff. You don't think I think of myself as a failure already? Clearly, you don't know me. Clearly. Look, I go to art school. I go to dumb things. I make jokes about orphans, drop kicking them, by the way. I literally make jokes about that. I don't think I deserve my right to say my videos are peak quality, okay? I don't even have an editing software. Like, as we speaking, I'm planning to buy Sony Vegas as my editing software, which is a terrible idea. There are hundreds of better, just generally better apps and softwares to use in general, and like hundreds of, well, like free software, and I die to explosions. I am just the best. Anyhow, let me just go straight back towards it, because you know why not at this point. So like in general, I can't really post the most greatest quality. And he also told me to do VODs. You gotta remember, I'm planning to buy a not pirate, buy a perpetual license that costs like 700 ringgit, man. That's a lot of money. And I need to wait for a long time so I can gain like a discount or something. So in general, I just prefer, you know, having my own privacy and just making videos. I just prefer making videos. I cannot handle streaming. Look, after like 10-minute videos, my energy is just down. It's just straight plummets. I cannot recover. So now I guess after that, I'm just gonna. I think that's really about it from his criticism. Now, from my criticism, which I can clearly give because I'm me, so I can clearly give my own criticism. The titles suck. That's why I'm changing the titles, and also I might make a mini series. Like, I've been planning to do that. Like, I might do a revisit of the game without any weapons, because like it's not like a long time I have done that. I've done that like multiple times before. So like this isn't my first rodeo, okay? This isn't my first journey to the west towards beating up some random nerds with like old guns, because I just want to make a mini series where I P-rank everything again. Hell, I might even make a series when I go through the entire secrets when I get my editing software. Of course, the series would probably have some editing. I might even do a remaster just in case if you need to, because when I get editing software, I'm definitely doing a remaster. I gotta milk those views, man. I gotta milk all them views, or else I wouldn't be able to. But also, I feel like my commentary sucks. Okay, I mean, yeah, I do make some incredible jokes, but I'm not trying to find myself to be humorous. I'm trying to find myself entertaining, not funny. Okay, if I make a good joke, I'll make a good joke. Okay. But in general, my humor sucks, okay? I constantly joke about drop kicking orphans. I don't think my humor's the best, okay? Alright. I mean, I can definitely say that John F. Kennedy definitely took some headshots. Okay, maybe. Don't worry, just walk it. You missed. Yeah. Are you okay? Are you dyslexic, perhaps? And you're just gonna I didn't kill him. The explosion did. Anyhow, so like in general, my commentary stuff is gonna need some changes. Of course, I'm gonna change my commentary. I won't really be changing a lot for my commentary. Of course, that comes when it comes to channel content changes, like challenge videos becoming more apparent, and modding. I might go to mods because I mean, Ultra Kill mods is just hilarious, man. That's like infinite coins. There's punching really fast, and I might make more dumber videos in general because like, why not? I mean, why not? I make dumb content anyways. What's the point of not making dumb content in all consistency? I mean, what's the point? All right, I'm already irrelevant as is. I don't think anyone would care what type of content I'll be making in the future. Like I don't think anyone would care. I mean, unless you're my subscriber and you watch this video thinking, oh my god, this guy's funny, and I think you should consider help, because I am not humorous. I am personally like the worst person known to mankind. If I see you get destroyed by a nerd, I would consider, wow, I can make a funny video. Of course, I probably help. I don't know. I am not the type of person to help a lot of people because, well, just a reminder, this college, I was in a good mood, okay? I was tired, I wanted to do my homework, I'm gonna go back home, so I basically started to push people away, which might have accidentally made people have some worse opinions about me. Maybe they think, oh, I'm only friendly when I'm in the mood. Not really. If you're gonna talk to me, I clearly have a sign that I want to talk to you. If I don't really want to talk to you, oh boy, all you're gonna get is okay. Jesus Christ, but calm down. I don't say that. I'm much more aggressive when I'm moody. Like in general, you gotta remember, there's like a switch within me. I don't know how it works, but there's a switch. Alright, anyhow, other than criticism aside, I think that's really about it. I know I don't give that much self-criticism, but 90% of my friends' criticism is actually pretty valid, and I can definitely agree with my context. Like, I just hate my own commentary. I know my videos hack. Oh my god, I can zoom in. Okay, maybe I shouldn't zoom in. Oh, okay, that might have killed me. And they killed him. I don't know why. Anyhow, so I guess from now on I mean, if you've noticed some of the changes within my channel, like there is commentary and others. Back then it was Cybergrind and Ultra Act. So that, you know, I'm just gonna go to that and maybe not go to the level. Who cares? Let me continue. I think this can be a 20-minute video where I talk about multiple stuff and talk about history, and maybe not defending myself, because I did defend myself a lot, which might make me seem narcissistic. I mean, I talk about my life often, so I don't think I have the best personality. All right. I don't think I can. So from now on, I think the channel is gonna be mostly going to switch his commentary. Like maybe the topics will be less about me, more about like what I think about certain things. Of course, commentary videos are gonna be from my point of view, because, well, in general, I don't think I can give other people's point of view, right? Yes, I can. I mean, like I can say like something like the internet hates this guy, or Pedro Pascal is getting under fire because he's touching people, and then he kissed the man. I don't know why people are hating on the man. He's like, oh, he has anxiety, and it's like, okay, look, man. I know this may seem bad, but can you consider, well, you know, I don't care, because look, I know defending a terrible person is a terrible idea. I know that firsthand. If I find out you're a terrible human being, I will immediately question why. Look, if a guy who makes fun of orphans questions why would you do that, you're probably gonna need to question your entire career, okay? The guy who makes terrible Ultra Kill commentary videos, all right, you should question that. And yeah, so like Or like maybe I could talk about my vote views, and maybe I guess I don't think I can talk about my vote views because my vote views are pretty mundane, and besides my life is getting pretty mundane. I don't think I can definitely do a lot of things anymore. I'll be very honest, my life is normal at best. I won't say, oh my god, I have this tragic backstory where my parents divorced, wah. I don't give a damn. Just because I have a terrible story doesn't mean I can uplift others, okay? I'll do my best so I can uplift everybody. I want everybody to be happy. I want them to feel happy. I want them to know they're wanted. Alright? That's what I want to do. Look, I am inspired by Superman, goddamn Gojira, and sometimes Batman, somehow. Look, my favorite superhero back then was like little Iron Man, now it's Superman or Spider-Man. I just want to help others in a way that I can help. I mean, I don't typically help, but I guess I do by giving them advice. I mean, I am helpful to a fault. Sometimes I do things without others' consent, which is a definite flaw that I need to look into. Anyhow, so I guess this video isn't really a video of my commentary. It's more like a video upon my introspection of my vote views and how I think of things. I mean, I don't go that dove into my own philosophy or ideologies because I prefer to keep them hidden. I prefer to keep them not part of my videos because I don't want my own agenda to push my videos. That's not a good thing. I don't want to do that. Because, agenda aside, I can definitely put my own agenda, my own opinions upon certain things and certain, topics, but it's just not in my place to do that, man. So I guess I can, you know what, I have nothing else. I don't want to continue with this topic because, yeah, it's interesting, but I don't feel like you're comfortable listening to me talking about my dichotomy, my ideologies, and my philosophies in general. So I guess I can talk about my channel stuff, what I'm gonna change, what am I gonna do now from now on. Of course, cybercrime videos are gonna consistently have commentary videos. Of course, doing ultra kill levels are also gonna be part of the trend as well, because why not? I mean, what's the point? Of course, I am gonna do much more challenge videos, probably sooner or later. I'm also gonna be doing challenge videos every now and then, of course. So I guess look out for that. Challenge videos. Of course, I won't be doing P-2 parry only because that's a terrible idea. I'm good, but I'm not that good. Okay, I am not Linguini level of good. Okay. Yeah, man. I didn't know I was that strong, okay? That nerd got flung into space, anyhow, so like, of course, challenge videos I'm gonna be the same, but it's gonna be dumb challenge videos, like, I can't say things, I can't say no, not allowed, I cannot die, Ichi never dies, even though he dies 2 times in the video, anyhow. What just happened? There's a lot of clips I can definitely farm, man, but no, I must make my own original shorts and not clip from my videos. That's a terrible idea, and definitely not profitable. Anyhow, so like, I guess we can talk about some changes. Of course, I might make VOD videos, and also, of course, I'm also making this mini series where I revisit the game and might make a remaster so I can milk that free views. All right, I can make that free views, just immediate free views. All right, I don't care. I don't care if it's a terrible thing. I'm doing this out of funny, or I'm doing this because, oh my god, I'm just making a dumb video. Look, man, look, I'm just being honest with you. Making an edited video where I can do every level is just funny. It's just hilarious. Anyhow, before you come to say, "Oh my God, that's a terrible idea. You shouldn't do that. You're just doing this for views. You shouldn't do that for views." Well, have you considered that it will be massively hilarious and be part of my brand? Like, I'll be doing something so dumb that people will like it. And that guy just tried to do kamikaze. Man, you would have been a perfect Japanese soldier. Anyhow, so you're gonna die now. Oh. Wait, what? Give me a moment. Shut up. Sorry, I had to change. I had to pause the video so I can question what was that. What did I click? What button did I click to activate that? Anyhow, so this isn't really a comment, my critique of my commentary. It's mostly just my friends, and I'm just going into more details because I can't really talk to him. It's not that he's busy. It's just that I'm busy. I can't really schedule something. I have to consider my own career. Okay, I have to consider my own time. I don't have all time all day. I know it sounds sounds stupid because I make dumb ultra kill videos. All right, you hooked me several times, young man. I would like my own personal space. Anyhow, so like in general, I guess this video is not really a commentary about my commentary, but mostly commentary about me. So I think it could be a perfectly good title. But also I wanted to do that type. I am simply perfection. I knew the angle. I just knew it. I definitely didn't realize. Oh my God, I did that. I'll never do such a thing. I never be surprised by my own well skill. I would never be surprised. I would never. What do you take me as? A nerd? Anyhow, so I guess we can finally go towards the commentary about my commentary. So I mean, I don't know, the video is probably really good because it goes into certain things like my commentary skills. I mean, my commentary skills still suck. Okay, I don't have the level of entertainment that 90% of commentary videos have, and I don't have another person to bounce off of. I mean, I did have one video where I had my friends come with me, but I might have accidentally committed slavery. Capitalism, anyhow. Also, like, I guess I can finally probably end the video here. So, like and subscribe, nerds! Alright, that was a freeze rocket, anyhow. So, like, I guess that's the end of the video. I know this video sucks when it comes to commenting and my commentary. So, I guess I'll see you guys next time in the next video where we're going to be doing a short. I'm not making promises yet. It might because it highly depends on if I want to or not. Of course. So I guess that's it for the video. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.